right, well, this is a very cool moment from Apollo Exports. They're bringing us a set of two 20-inch adjustable classic railing planters. The cool thing is you can literally put this on a railing, on a fence, out on your deck, and have that garden vertical, whether you want to put some beautiful blooms that we're seeing right here, or maybe a little herb garden. Just over the weekend, I was talking, I presented a Cottage Farms show, and we had some gorgeous strawberries, and they literally had a planter just like this with these beautiful strawberries coming out. I mean, could you imagine growing like some beautiful little fruits and vegetables of your own in one of these? Well, the cool thing is you're getting two of them with this amazing price of $28.99, or 3 easy payments of $9.66. There is no reorder on this one, and these are our final quantities, and it's on this fantastic clearance price of less than $29. All right, so the two that you're going to get are either the yellow, so bright and sunny and pretty, or the blue, or last but not least, the turquoise. Remember, you're going to get two turquoise or two blue with this incredible price of $28.99. You are going to get your two railing planters, and then this very, very cool drainage tray at the bottom, which is literally going to allow you to grow all of your favorite moments within here. Susan Butterworth is back with us to tell us how these work and give us some fun ideas on how we can bring these to life. Susan, you've gone outside now.
I went outside, Steve.
Perfect.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
These are the best. Oh, so fantastic, Steve. You know, these are the best because I know everybody's crazy about Roberta's and Cottage Farms and Bard King, all their live plants. Where are you going to put them?
Yeah.
And what if you've always wanted to have, you know, something that on your rail, on your fence, any size from 1 to 4 inches, this is going to work. And Steve, no tools. So I already have this beautiful, that is the best. You know what that means too? It means that if you're in an apartment or a condo where you can't drill into wood or metal, they're like, no way. Then you can have them now, because it doesn't matter if it's a 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, or 4 inch fence, wood, plastic, metal, chain link. It's going to fit on, it's going to lock and be level by that locking arm. You are going to have that root tray. That means no root rot. 2 reservoirs of water. Too much water goes down in the center. You're going to place it and plant it to make it extra easy. But what's going to happen is you're going to have the ability to have beautiful plants. And I'll show you. When you do this at home, you're going to eyeball it, and you're going to be able to, you know, decide where that locking arm needs to be. This is for a 4 inch fence, and I'm going to pull out the back. We have a locking arm back there. That's what locks this in place and makes it level. It's not going anywhere. And then, Steve, I love how you just showed that. Thank you so much. Here's our root tray. This prevents against root rot. So your plants are all going to grow with capillary action. The roots are going to, you know, be drawn to the water. The water's going to suck up into the roots, and they won't get root rot.
Oh, great. That's amazing.
Yes.
I love
that. Was a long diatribe, Steve. I'm so sorry.
No, please.
I'm
glad you explained all of that, because, I mean, really, it's that simple. Because when we're looking at something like this and we're saying, oh, yes, you can plant in here. Yes, you can do all these things in here. Well, it's like, well, how do we do that? And you just walked us through that beautifully, Susan, so thank you. But that tray is so wonderful, because you know that they're taking care of your plants and everything that you want to put in here, nice and simple and easy. Well, I can tell you right now that the duo of turquoise is very, very popular, but don't forget, you're also going to have the option to have the blue or the duo in the yellow. You're gonna bring 2 of these home for $28.99, or 3 easy payments of $9.66. I mean, this is so, so pretty. We've got some fake florals in here right now. So yes, we're talking about florals and plants and herbs, but maybe you just wanna put something faux in there. This is spectacular. This vibrant purple with this yellow, just gorgeous.
That's so pretty.
So pretty.
You know what also, these are colors that you don't normally see in planters. And remember, no tools. You're gonna figure out, and it's super easy, how big your fence is. I don't know if you can see over here, I've got a chain link fence, and now I'm just gonna pop it on. It's totally level and locked in. But I love what you said earlier. Or maybe you've got some herbs. last year, my husband planted all these herbs right outside our kitchen door in these planters, and they
Hmm.
were fantastic for like, hey, what about a little basil? Hey, I need a little thyme. Need a little rosemary. It was so amazing. What I love also is you're kind of, planting for privacy, and you're having a beautiful moment of these flowers that are at eye level when you sit down, when you put something on a deck or a
Oh, that's
rail.
true. Yeah.
And it makes it so special for that moment. I even have over here, I have a metal fence that's only 1 inch, but it can still fit on it, and I can still pull it back and lock it up and make it totally level. Well, the best part is it doesn't matter what size fence you have, Steve,
Hmm.
as long as it's 1 to 4 inches, it's going to fit with no tools, no hurting the wood or the metal or the chain link. You're just giving yourself a place to bring more nature and more beauty to your porch, your deck,
Yeah,
your rail.
that's great.
It's beautiful.
It really is. I mean, when you think about too, if you're sitting out on your deck, you're imagining your porch or your landscape out there, and it's usually just out there in the yard. But if you have a deck like you're seeing right here, or a railing, or some kind of fence, or maybe you live in a smaller, maybe you're in an apartment or a condo, this would be perfect. And you have a little porch out there. How perfect would this be? Because you get to have that gorgeous life of plants and flowers and herbs or whatever, or maybe even faux, brought to life in these planters that are going to bring that garden up just a hair. And as Susan was telling us, what an amazing moment. I didn't even think this is definitely eye level if you're sitting down. So now you get to have that kind of dimension and that beautiful, beautiful greenery. For $28.99 or 3 easy payments of $9.66, you can bring home this duo. It is so pretty. Yellow now has taken the lead. It's very, very popular. People are picking up a couple sets tonight, which is really smart.
Good, great idea.
Absolutely, creating the garden
Yes.
up, up, up. It's beautiful. So here's that yellow option. Right here in the center is the blue, and all the way over
And
here to my
that blue
left.
is kind of a Dutch blue.
Yeah,
It's just so beautiful.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, you are absolutely right. That definitely nice, nice Dutch blue. That is a perfect description, Susan. And then here is that turquoise, which is really
Ooh, I
pretty
love it.
and so different. And this is that kind of
Yes.
moment where you get to add color into your yard while you're putting all of those beautiful blooms in here as well.
Yeah.
I love the yellow too. I mean, they're all great, Susan, right?
They are all so great, and they're 20 inches long. You're getting to, they're 8 inches deep and 7 inches wide. So there's plenty to plant in here. Herbs in particular. I love the strawberry idea
Oh,
because
yes.
last year our strawberries were on the ground, and boy, those critters love to, it looks so delicious, and you turn it over and there's a worm in it.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
this
that
is
won't
perfect.
happen here. You know what? Also, you never have to weed with container gardening, and that extra trough that allows you to give it that extra bit of water if you're going away for the weekend
Oh,
is going to
yeah.
have you all set even on a hot weekend.
Oh my goodness, all the tips and tricks. Well, Susan, thank you so much for bringing these to us tonight. They're spectacular.
Thank you so much, Steve. It's always a pleasure.
We'll see you soon.